Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Matt Quinn, and I'm back with another episode of the Yup, I Said It podcast. And I know you're probably looking at me and you're wondering, damn, dude, why you dressed up? Well, the truth be told, I was actually supposed to shoot this episode when I came home, like, early this morning, because I went out and hung out with some of my friends. But I was kind of drunk. I'm not going to even lie to y'all. I was kind of drunk, and when I was setting everything up, I went and I lied down and I fell right to sleep. So I said, fuck it. And I wanted to shoot it in this outfit anyway because it's kind of part of the subject matter of what I'm going to be discussing today. And this is going to be another therapy session. You know, I definitely want to make this a recurring thing for my podcast because I want you guys to be able to relate to me, you know, if you can. And as a guy who's lived with depression and still does, therapy is definitely something that I did previously, you know, go to for a few years. But I figured, you know what? I can do therapy on my own. You know, I find other ways, you know, to treat myself and to help cope with situations, you know, like going to the gym is something that's therapeutic for me. Driving is something that's therapeutic for me. Meditation is something that's therapeutic. And being able to just get on my podcast and talk is therapeutic to me. So today, I just want to talk again. And I want to talk about just my life growing up. You know, growing up, for some reason, I always felt like the black sheep of my family. Or I just felt like the black sheep everywhere that I went because I was always different, I guess. You know, what everyone else did and thought was normal, I was doing the opposite of that. And sometimes people made fun of me for it because I always did things that were a little out of the ordinary. You know, let's just go back to middle school and high school. This is where I really started to kind of come into my own with my personality. And I used to be that quiet, shy kid and, you know, wearing a black hood and not talk to anybody. But I knew deep down inside I had this larger than life type of personality. I was just afraid to let it out. And I used to talk to my psychologist every week, and he would just tell me, "Hey, McQuinn, look, just be yourself. You know, and don't worry about what other people think. Just be you." And that kind of resonated with me. And from that point, I would say to some degree, but not all the way, I definitely proceeded with caution that I was starting to become a little more of myself. So, so I grew up a big wrestling fan, right? You know, I grew up watching WWF, WWE, whatever you guys want to call it now. And I was such a fan of it. The Rock used to be my guy. Dude, I loved The Rock. I loved everything about him. I loved how he was just cool. I loved how he had this swagger when he talked, and that was what drew me to him. His ability to connect with people through his gift of gab, and that was something that inspired me. You know, especially being someone who didn't learn how to talk when he was 5, and I was like, wow, that's really cool that he can just say something and all of a sudden everyone is chanting his name. Like, that is so sick. You know, I want to be like that. I want to be like The Rock. So I used to go to school and I had this fake WWF microphone, right? And like you push the little button and and the sound goes off and it sounds like you're talking on the microphone kind of. And I used to go and cut promos on people and talk like The Rock. Like, listen, you little jabroni, The Rock says. Thinking about it, it was so cringy, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I had like this old T-shirt that I wore when I went to SmackDown when I was little, and it was like a T-shirt of The Rock, and I used to wear that shirt. And I found like some sunglasses. I think they were like my mom's sunglasses or something, and I wore them to school, and I would cut promos like The Rock, and people were like, "What in the hell is McQuinn doing?" And I used to just go around acting like I was a wrestler. Because, yes, guys, at one point in time, I wanted to be a professional wrestler. So I was cutting these promos, doing fake wrestling moves on people. And a lot of people thought, oh, damn, this guy's weird. He likes wrestling. What the hell? You know, because at this point, we're getting older, and wrestling was kind of declining its popularity, you know, especially post-Attitude Era, you know, when The Rock, you know, took off to Hollywood and Stone Cold retired. So, you know, all we had was like John Cena was up and coming, and, you know, Edge was becoming a main eventer, and Triple H was ruining Raw. But that's another topic. I'm not going to start talking about wrestling here, guys. I just was trying to get that point across to where with my personality, it was very inspired by pro wrestling, because you watch wrestling back in like the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, you see there's a bunch of guys with larger than life personalities, and they all know how to connect to people, and they're all really good speakers, you know, the popular ones at least. And that's what I wanted to be. And when I got to high school, I was doing a lot of the same thing. There were like these little rails, right, at school. So from my freshman year all the way to my senior year, I used to get on those rails because they look kind of like a turnbuckle, and I would do some kind of wrestling pose. So I used to, so I used to walk down the ramp, or, you know, at school, pretending like I was making an entrance like a wrestler, and I would go to this rail and I would do this pose. It don't even matter the pose, whether it be like The Rock's pose, whether it be Randy Orton's pose. I did some kind of pose. And, you know, doing this stuff and just having this huge personality and just being loud and over the top and extra, a lot of people were like, damn, this kid is weird. Like, what the hell is he doing? And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I used to get a little insecure about that. I did, you know, to some degree get insecure about what people thought of me. And at times, I was nervous to be me. You know, I was nervous to really be who I am. And you guys know how high school goes. You guys know how it is to be an adolescent. Like, everyone wants to be cool. Everyone's trying to impress somebody. But for some reason, that was not really my thing. And some people understood that, damn, leave this kid alone. He's just, you know, he's just having fun. He's just being himself. I mean, I didn't know I was really being myself. I thought I was just trying to be a wrestler, you know. But when I look back at all of it, I really am. I really was just being me. And we fast forward to now. I'm 30, guys. And I would still say that I have a over-the-top, larger-than-life type of personality. You know, if it isn't extra, it isn't me. You know, I'm always finding a way to do extra shit because that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of who I am. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can be introverted if I want to. I can keep to myself and be reserved, you know, if I choose to, depending on the environment around me. But for the most part, I wear shit like this. You know, for those who watching the video, you know, for those who are listening, I'm wearing a freaking fedora. I don't know if you call it a fedora, a hat. I got on some sunglasses, and I got on a little outfit. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I look pretty clean. Yeah, I think I look kind of fly. You can't see the skinny jeans because I'm sitting down. Yes, I wear skinny jeans too, guys. Feel free to judge. I don't care. And I do this stuff because this is me. And I used to kind of look at people a certain way whenever they said things like, "Oh, damn, dude, you're a weirdo," or "You're different," and all that. And to be honest with you, I feel like that's dismissive. I feel like that's just your way of labeling somebody you don't know without knowing their story, without knowing what inspired them to do or be that. So you call them weird. So you call them different. But you don't know. You don't know anyone's life. You don't know their story. So to label someone weird because you don't know them, that's bullshit. And, I'm telling you guys this story, and I'm giving you this session because I just thought about all this stuff, and I'm just being myself. I'm not weird. I'm not different. I'm me. I am McQuinn Manning. That is who I am. I was made under God's image, and this is who I am destined to be. So if I'm wearing glitter shoes, glitter slides, so be it. If I'm dancing in the gym, doing my little signature poses, so be it. Because God damn it, that is me. And I want to tell every single one of you, be yourself. Be unapologetically you. Because living life, trying to portray an image that you're not to please other people is only going to drain you, and is so detrimental to your health. Be yourself, and the real ones are going to fuck with you because you're you. And all the fakes, don't even worry about them. So, yeah, I wanted to just get on here and talk to you guys a little bit about my life and a little bit about who I am. This is me, and if you accept me for who I am, that's great. But I'm not going to try to pander to you for you to accept me. This is who I am, and if you rock with me, that's what's up, And if you don't rock with me, that's what's up too. It's always love at the end of the day. But you just can't sit at my table, fam. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody. Y'all have fun, love life, and love yourselves. Peace.